Hi, Divine Rebels. Kiki with Hemi time. Hey, what's up? What's up? Getting situated over here on the camera as the live today. Like I said, that the 8 was an introductory price. All right, I think we're done buffering. Let me get on live chat. All right. We'll see if anyone's available. Actually, I think it's like exactly barbecuing time right now. So I don't know. Here in the States, it's Memorial Day, which, if you didn't know, originally was Decoration Day. Yes, it was to celebrate Black soldiers that had been mass buried in a grave by Confederates, and they were dug up by their community, and the children did a procession and march for them and everything. And so that is actually the origins of Memorial Day, and now it's for all fallen soldiers. Hope floats. So shout out to everybody that is doing their memorials and their barbecuing, which is just a way, eating good can show. I mentioned it in another video. Show those that have moved on that we're doing well and that we're, sharing a meal with them. So support and shout out to everyone who's doing that. Just saw my ex with her ex. Love reading, please. Oh my goodness. Let's see what's going on. Jumping in. Hi, nephews. Were you asleep? Oh my gosh. That's like yesterday. I was starting to fall asleep. We were messaging, and then I was like, Nat Hughes just posted a video, and it was like 11 seconds. Like your video had been on, and I knew. I was like, told you my ancestors be like, what are you doing? You need to watch that Nat Hughes. So that's why I'm running out of candles, if you can believe it. People who know me would never believe I'm running out of candles. But that's why we have the jack-o'-lantern, which is to call in those that we're remembering. So that's our candle today. It has protection and blessings for those who have passed that we're remembering. Look. Ooh, I can't get it. Trying to get this candle. Okay, I'll get to it. But just so y'all know, in general, I don't do well being rushed. But thank you for letting me know. So I hear you. Okay. Right? Pisces and Taurus, two signs that don't like being rushed. It's okay though, but it's good I know so I can do it. All right. All right, so for Hope Floats, love reading, please. Just saw X with her ex. Love reading, please. This is an urgent situation, though, I tell you that. Love reading, please. It's saying throw the whole thing away. Leave the whole situation alone. We have the Siren of Water, Aphrodite reversed. Aphrodite herself, as messy as she could get sometimes with her entanglements, is like, don't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Don't do it. This is also the Dark Goddess Tarot that we're using. So I've just been loving it. It's been killing it on the lives. We have the Three of Pentacles reverse. It's like, don't you go on their social media, don't you worry about their relationship status. Justice reverse. I don't think that they're really anything serious, or it's not going to last regardless of what social media might say, but it's like, don't do it. It's like Nine of Pentacles. Stay on your beauty. I think you've been, reclaiming yourself, getting back to your energy, your vibes, all that kind of thing since you left them in that situation. So it's like, stay focused on that because you're looking beautiful. You're getting your stuff all lined up in a row. Don't let this distract you. This could just have been, part of your spirit might needed to know that you wouldn't get pulled back into that, right? So this is just like, you just pass the test. Don't go back into that mess. All right. What is done is done. All right. Goodness. Upward and onward. Your energy looks great though. For something new. Looks real good. Happy Memorial Day, by the way. Thank you. Sending you and your ancestors love, blessings, gratitude. Oh, thank you so much. And absolutely the same. Pass the test, right? Yes. You're so welcome. Oh, I love all your flowers, Hope Floats. Yes. Oh, you know what? So last night when I was closing down the workroom here, hi, D-Dame. when I was closing down the workroom, then Spirit was like, no, leave the window cracked just a little bit. And it's getting humid now. So I was like, just that little bit of window crack can let all this humidity in. And I was like, okay, all right, I'll do what you say. So I left it. And this morning when I walked in, it was like like a gift of bouquet of flowers from the spirit world, because the entire room smelled like lilac and like jasmine. All the trees that are out here around the front just were in the room in such a beautiful way. It was fresh, and I was like, it just felt like this biggest hug and like a love message of just affection. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then I came back in here and it was still smelling like it right now. So it's just like a beautiful balmy kind of day. It was raining earlier and now it's really nice, but now baby Magic is asleep, so we can't go out. The ground would still be really, really wet though for letting her run around, but it's so nice right now. Y'all might hear witchy pup, because whenever babies cry, I think it sounds like she's being, people might think she's being protective, but really she's 6 months old and she just gets jealous and thinks she has to whine too if other babies get to whine. So she was hearing the kids in the neighborhood and they weren't actually crying. They were just, kids like scream when they play. And she was over here sounding all sorry for herself. I was like, be quiet before you wake the baby. Hi, Rainlet. All right, let me stop. I was shuffling them up. Let's do a card of the day for us. We will be using the one we love, our Divine Doors. How is everyone feeling today? What's your weather like? Are you feeling that like summery weather already? How you feeling? What's going on? You cry, I cry, I can cry better. Exactly, right? Her little jealous self with her double Scorpio. Really, what's really gives the problems is her Mars and Aquarius. So like, thank you. I'm slowly moving it up just to give people time. How do you make a purchase? Yeah, you go ahead. Hi, P Girly. You go ahead and you put it into the Cash App or the PayPal link that's in the description. You feel high for no reason. Yeah, just that heady kind of feel, huh? The weather's real good. Nice. Okay, let's get a group. Look, it knew what I was going to say. Look at our cool doorway today. Yes. Yes, look at all those different ways. You know what? That's a message right there. Look at all the different ways you can get to one door. So you can't be worried about someone else's path, the way they do it on their platform. Look at all those different platforms, right? So you can borrow medicine from someone else. You can, shout out some good tactics from someone else, because they're all stairs, right? So there's similarities. You might be able to get some advice, but each staircase is their own. So each path is their own for each person. Even if you're going through the same door and have the same, goal weight, the same amount you want to make or whatever, you're going to get there differently. Okay. So it says, another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. Yes, this day is just really blessed up. I have another video we did today, which is a fairy one and our tree friends, and it's uploading like right now. It might upload while we're doing this. I don't know if I'll publish it yet, but it had a lot of blessings in that one too. So I'll read it one more time. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. All right, and I'll turn it just in case anyone needs to like screenshot. Let me see. Sometimes, you just want to screenshot those messages. I can't get it. Spirit's like, no screenshot, no photos. I'll put it right there. No photos, please. No photos. Yes, your head has been feeling pressure. Oh, downloads. Quit smoking. Wow, nice. Quitting smoking. Yes, big shout out. Congratulations. Oh, you haven't smoked in 2 years. Oh, they're saying quit smoking. They're joking around. Okay. You're high for no reason. I thought someone was really quitting smoking like cigarettes. 2 days. Or did someone quit? Did you quit, Rainlet? Well, congratulations if you guys are thinking about stop smoking or going to stop smoke or whatever you guys are changing up right now. All right. Yes. Let me know once you send in your payment and you make a purchase. Go ahead and comment in the comments that you paid and your questions. Oh, you are with weed. Yes. Nat Hughes has left the chat. No photos, please. Exit chat. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. The energy feels good now. Earlier was intense because Baby Magic is doing that like take 4 hours to have to go to take her nap, and sometimes it's like giggly. You know, sometimes when you're like so tired that it's fun because you're all out of it, right? And you're just like giggly and giddy. So some days are like that, and some days it's like tantrums and crying, and I'm exhausted for 4 hours. That's where we're at. You can do it. If you're around people who smoke, just leave when they start to roll up. Yeah. You're on the balcony now, holding strong away from smoke. Yes, get some fresh air. Get right, get right. Get it right, get it tight. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Natalie. Whoo, yeah. So how is everyone doing? Oh, you know what? Gemini season two, because Gemini is all connected up with the lungs and the air passages. Being an air sign, actually, that's one of the worst habits Geminis can do, and they'll be the maddest of anyone in the zodiac if you tell them to stop smoking. Someone who has Gemini placements anywhere in their chart, they'll be so mad. But they're always the ones, and I'm mostly talking about cigarettes when I say smoking, but like they'll be the ones that will be mad. Your ancestors are done with you in the butt. You know what? Some people, if it's anything that's getting in the way, I just thought of chocolate, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. I was like, what could be so sad if it got in someone's way and they had to give it up? Chocolate. But no, chocolate, we good. Gemini on the 8th. Nice. I'll chat again. Gotta let it all the way gone. Yep. Do you get yourself right, whatever you gotta do. But yeah, Geminis is so funny because Geminis are the ones that you won't even be talking about it, but you'll get in the car and they'll be like, you don't mind that I'm smoking, right? Because I get so mad. And then when people tell me I can't, and they'll just rant the whole drive. And you're like, I didn't say a darn word, but I guess somebody's I guess somebody's upset. My Taurus placements, I know, with my chocolate. I'm about to make some chocolate cupcakes. You know I am. Hi, I quit in February. Hi, Broken Daughter Becoming. Cold turkey with your dad. Teamwork. There you go. Good. Big up, Gemini. Yeah, no, there's definitely. Hi, CS. There are links in the description box for Cash App and for, why am I keep forgetting, PayPal. Sorry, PayPal. So you can send it in there and then let me know here when you've paid and what your question is. Yes. Hi, Dina. Yes. No, it's good to do. Yeah. I'm sorry if it just cut out for a second. Telemarketer will not stop calling my phone. Like, I'm about to sing them the Lady Gaga song when they call and just play it. Like, get off my telephone. Okay. My dreams are so vivid. Astral travel. Yes. Now I even had a dream of my grandma that would have never happened if I still smoked. Wow. Yes. Yeah. Smoking affects people different when we're talking about weed too. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, right now it's Pisces moon and conjunct Neptune. And then we have all of this Gemini. So dreams are going to be like out this world right now. Oh my God, I was considering baking recently. Yes, bake-a-thon. Hey, I just got cookies. I ate too much yesterday. All I did was eat was ridiculous. You know what? I saw this meme and it was like, just because you feel like you ate too much yesterday doesn't mean you don't deserve to eat today. And I was like, you know what? That's true because people be hard on themselves. The screen went back because this person on my telephone, yes, I was like, what? Is it back now? I hope I don't have to click off and come back. Sometimes when people call me, it does that. My dad smokes with my sister. Never me. No thanks. He'd ruin the experience, right? No, but let's talk about it. First of all, so tobacco, I'm not against tobacco, but it's a sacred medicine, right? And so it's been like colonized and corporatized and all that kind of stuff. And there's a lot of bad chemical in it and it's not used spiritually. So when you smoke, you're sending messages to the spirit realm, right? You're sending prayers and thoughts. And that's why you have to make sure what you're thinking, right? And when you're smoking, and you also need to really make sure who you're sharing and passing with, not only just because like 1 in 5 people have herpes nowadays. Not that it's bad that anyone that does, I'm just saying you don't want to just get something from a stranger, but also because spiritual disease, right, that passes around. It's still black on the screen. Oh, is it still black right now? Rainlet, I was surprised when he went along with my idea of quitting. Oh, that's good. I feel you. I can't speak to my higher self with it or the spirits. Yep. And it depends. Certain ancestors are like, nah. Like certain like African ancestors, they're really cool with like, they like alcohol offerings and stuff. And my indigenous ancestors, that you can't be doing that. It's not what they're about. Like it's not, it affects differently. My, oh, I read that one. Even weed has a lot of chemicals. Yes, it does. It does because they're trying to. Oh, sorry. Pisces, sorry for not wanting herpes. No, because actual human beings have it. So I'm not disrespecting human beings that have it. I'm just saying, we got to watch what we're passing around. Also, like mono and stuff, like in the office. Oh my gosh. I was like, I worked for the executive office, one of the executive offices in LA. How did everyone in the office get mono? What was going on that we all got mono? Like, I know I didn't do anything, but what was everyone else doing by the time it finally caught up to me? Like, what's going on at the office water cooler? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Okay. Man, I don't want to have to. I'm telling you. But you know what helped is raw honey. Like my Taurus coworker, for my birthday, got me this huge big thing of raw wildflower organic honey. And I literally just coated a whole piece of bread with that and would like just halfway chew it, let it slide down my throat when I thought I was getting the mono stuff that was going around. And by the end of the weekend, I was better. I was back at work. Watch your honey intake though, because it can send you into fevers and knock your butt out. So I was overdoing the honey, but I got better. And everyone else was sick for 3 weeks, came back to work for a little bit, went back, was sick again. Shaking my head at me sharing a blunt with anyone. You know how black people are. Y'all better have some, right? That's why you gotta have good, keep everyone in good spirits with good energy. I met a Rasta today who was offended. I said, God didn't want me smoking. Yeah, well, because it depends. Sometimes it's a very spiritual medicine. But for me, like, it's real spiritual to me. But when people are making it like, oh, it's a drug, I gotta, like that, like, I don't want to smoke with them. And so people will think like, oh, you're just all uptight and this and that. But actually no, like, and I can it's funny, I was one of those people that was like a super good girl, but I can hold my liquor and smoke like just from the get. So I'm like, no, I don't have a problem with it, but I like the energies to be right. I want to be in the right headspace. And it's not like I got to be astral traveling every time, but like, I want it to be, I don't know, you got to have good energy, right? Yeah. Yeah, they should have respected you. That's true. Yep. And yeah, just every people on different spiritual journeys, they still might not partake or whatever. I'm usually fortunate enough to connect with generous people. Yes, that's good. And that's what I love, man. You can go all day with, kicking it with people that got good energy. Let's see. Okay, so is the screen still black? I know he is closed-minded, Rasta. I can't perform if I smoke. Yeah, it's good to know. It's good to know. And of course, different strains and who prepared it. That's another thing, because even sage, depending on who has, done it. That's why, like, you can't just colonize sage and have anyone out here, it has to be handled right so that it has good medicine on it and that there's not, bad energy put on it. That's the thing, right? So I think it's the same just like with tobacco. Like if you smoke like indigenous, like Hopi tobacco, you feel like you got high. Like it's so pure and like spiritual. I was like, whoa, so you pray on tobacco. Yeah, it's a different thing when you see people who really prepare medicine in like in a real way. Then you're like, oh, this is why they call it medicine, right? This is why they say it's spiritual. All right, are you guys good with the screen, or do you want me to close out and start another live? Because I don't think it's gonna fix. Yeah. I'm smoking strictly at night for when I'm filming or for the public. Cough, because I just because I don't want to be, oh yeah, fully in control. Yes. You know what? It's funny. I read real good when I'm like, on the tipsy side of things. I mean, I always read well, but it just like, yeah. So I've had like a lot of parties I read at. So if I have a sip of something, I'm like some wine or something, I'm fine. I can read and we'll be cracking up because there's no filter. It just comes through, right? But I'm not saying you got to do that, young people. I'm just saying that either way, I tend to be okay. Which is probably why it's not, who was it? I think it was a nice Nin. She's a Pisces. And she was like, I don't need to drink or do drugs because it just takes me to the same places I already go. Like basically as a Pisces, right? So yeah, it's fine with me either way. Yeah, they should be smart enough to know that there are no set rules to spirituality. Yes, I'm fine with the screen, but I also like to see the cards. Yeah, so that's the thing if I read the cards. Oh shoot, did someone said, and look at, I'm talking because it's Pisces moon with Gemini. Someone said they sent a payment again, didn't they? When I'm in the place I want, it'll be cool to smoke a little after a long day where, yeah, exactly, when it's your, as long as it's your boundaries and those are being respected, I'm with you. Laugh my ass off. Alcohol fucks up my intuition. I get sleepy. Yes, Pisces, like, yes. Okay, let me go up. I'm so sorry. Thank you for being patient. I think it was CS. I had a reading and look at, I just paid you, goddess. Thank you. You're being so patient. All right, drop your, well, CS, you, since it's your reading, do you want me to click off and start another live so you can see the cards? Because, I mean, I'm sure. Look, oh my God, remember Spirit said no pictures? Yeah, my peeps ain't here for it. I must have thought, you guys, it said no pictures and look at the screens off. What? Payment sent from P. Gurley. Right? No pics is fine. Okay, so we'll just do it. If you want to drop your questions, CS, and then P. Gurley, we'll get into them in honor of Memorial Day blackout. Right? Okay, I bet. That's so funny. Wow. Spirit's like, you were a little slow on the uptake for that one, Hemi. Hey. Yes, let me know the questions and we'll get on it. Make sure you're on live chat so everyone sees all the comments. Please let me know what's in store for my love interest. Yes. What is in store for CS's love interest? What is in store for CS's love interest? What is in store for CS's love interest? Okay, there we go. We have the Five of Water, which is La Llorona in this one. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Earth reversed again, which is the Norns. And we have the Hierophant, which is Sybil. Let's see, the bottom of the deck, we have the, I almost said the Eight of Strength. Look at me, here I go again. We have Strength, and it's a Samovila. All right, what is in store for your love life? I see, okay, I don't know if you're really looking, or you said your love interest, that's right. I don't know. It looks like maybe it's painful to see this love interest from afar because we have her here just in tears, in the water. We have all these old skeletons here, and we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So I don't know if someone blocked someone or if it's just saying it's not healthy for you to view this person through social media so much. Maybe even doing too many like pick-a-cards or something. It could be too much. We have the Hierophant here with Sybil. So this is like be more traditional in how you try to connect with this love interest. You know, try to be more face-to-face, like traditional meeting places, like see them in human form, you know, and interact. Oh my gosh, interact directly. I tell you, this Pisces Gemini mix, I have been stuttering the past like 3 days, 2.5 days since it's been. Yeah, so strength reverse, because I feel like it's kind of getting under your skin, getting a little bit feeling self-conscious and things like that, like overly thinking about it, a lot of emotional investment that hasn't been healthy, because with the Five of Water, that's when we've been feeling a little bit depressed, or like kind of, I don't know, there could be guilt or something that we're having that's been carrying over for a while. So it's like no more of that. They really don't want you, again, like the screen blackout. They're like no more cold turkey, cut off any type of like overly following their social media. Actually, I see following it at all. And if you're not going to interact directly with this person, if someone's not going to be real and an investment and like a serious solid part in your life, then move on from them, because they're just like, no, just do it traditional. Like back in the day, you knew what it was with someone because you were like, okay, now we're dating, now we're courting, now we're, you know, engaged. Like really follow those steps is kind of their advice. All right, let's see. All right, Dina, did we have a payment? Did I miss? Okay, and I know P. Gurley, if you want to send your question, because you said you had your payment sent in. And it is $8 today. If anyone missed that in the headline, we're slowly increasing it because we were way down at discounted prices. But I'll give you everyone time to adjust. I also am having some openings this week. I have one more reading I need to do, and then I'm pretty caught up. So if you guys want to go ahead and book your personals, you're so welcome, CS. Okay, oops. It's like, do the reading. These cards are... Okay, you sent it. All right. Let's see. So Dina says, how does my crush feel about me? How does Dina's crush feel about them? How does Dina's crush feel about them? How does Dina's crush feel about them? Thank you. Okay, let's see what we got. We have the Hag of Air. Now, Hag, that's one of the suits, the court suits in this deck. This is the Dark Goddess Tarot. If you want to look it up, there's an amazing app. It's worth buying. And the description is on point, just so you know. No, I'm not being sponsored. Natalie is amazing. Yes. Okay, we have the Hag of Air, which is Dumavati. We have the Four of Earth, Four of Pentacles reverse, which is the Sphinx. And we have the Nine of Earth, Nine of Pentacles reverse, which is Bloodwood. And we have, again, Strength on the bottom of the deck, but this time upright, which is Samovila. Hi. Yes, go ahead and send payment down below, and then you can ask a question. So let me just I like to reread the question before. How does my crush feel about me? So how does your crush feel? I think this crush is really focused on their own stuff. Yeah, they're trying to get themselves right, because part of themselves, the Hag of Air is like the Queen of Swords. So part of them, they're really focused on where they're going in life, what they want to do. I think they're just getting over like feeling a little bit like they're not stable with the Nine of Pentacles reverse and the Four of Pentacles reverse and the Sphinx, kind of solving their own inner riddles and things like that. So I don't know. Like, it's almost like they don't have a lot of external energy with the strength, strength card here. They're so focused inward. You know, when you have those times of life where you feel like that. So I think they definitely think you're a strong, independent person. They might feel like, they know that they can't come to you on any bullcrap, like they're like, man, I gotta have my stuff together, and I'm not feeling like I'm all the way having my stuff together yet. So, I gotta come correct when I talk to her, this person. So yes, they're most overall in their life, they're really working on their own stuff, trying to get their savings, maybe their health, just feel like they're running their life and functioning properly, get their confidence up. I think like solar plexus, root chakra kind of things. But overall, I think they think that you're a smart person who doesn't like kind of suffer fools, that, you try to keep your life moving in the way that you need to. And they definitely don't take you lightly. They see you as someone who's very formidable to approach. They might be a little intimidated sometimes. All right. Now let's see up here. P Girly, hi. I wanted to know what I need to focus on right now to help me manifest love. Ooh, good question. If you are picking up on any, if you are picking up on time in any way too, that would be appreciated. If not, that's cool. Thanks. All right, let's get into it. What does P Girly need to focus on right now to help them manifest love? What does P Girly need to focus on right now to help them manifest love? What does P Girly need to focus on right now to help them manifest love? Oop, there we go, on the ground. Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and it kind of came out on the side, kind of like a crossing card in the Celtic cross versus reversed or upright. We have the Ace of Swords reversed. We have the Hag of Fire, which is kind of like the Queen or King of Fire of Wands, which is Maman Brigitte. The Ace of Swords is Nemesis. The Seven of Pentacles is Ereshkigal. And the Five of Swords is on the bottom of the deck, and it's Hari Onago. It's the Dark Goddesses Tarot, again, for anyone just joining. So this one, What do you need to focus on? One, positive thoughts. Because the Five of Swords here is kind of letting in a bunch of negative thoughts. She's kind of smugging or like smiling, all smug. She's smugging. Look, I made up a new word, y'all. Are you smugging at me? Like smiling smugly? Hashtag smugging. So yes, this is kind of like, sometimes we can like to be tough on ourselves or just to think like, ridiculous scenarios where our wants are not fulfilled. I don't know why we do that as human. Well, probably because of all the programming that we've have shoved into our heads, right? But it's kind of like getting past that point where you manifest something, but then you come and argue yourself out of it is a good thing to do. The Seven of Pentacles on its side as a challenge means you can be very good at waiting for your manifestations, but you can also wait too long without going and implementing new steps. Because the Seven of Earth, Seven of Pentacles is where we've worked a little bit and then we wait to see how it's going. So that one thing you need to master is when to be still and when to go out and do action steps, basically. So it's like, okay, well, I did this. Woo, look at my love. I did my little love work on myself. It's looking good. And then 6 months later, you're like, yeah, I did that love work 6 months ago. And it's like, okay, you had to go out to like somewhere. You haven't been out anywhere, so it's like you have to know when it's good to wait on the energies and when it's good to go out and do something about it. Again, I'm seeing Ace of Swords reverse. So your self-talk to yourself is like a knife. You're somebody that your words are so powerful that you can negate what you say very easily. It's like you could do this whole like love spell or something and then negate it just like that, because how you speak things into existence very, very easily. So be careful how you talk to yourself and how you talk about your life. You don't want to curse your own life with these words. Also, again, it's about getting out there, because with the Hag of Fire here, like that's all about putting yourself out there, right? And letting yourself get into a little trouble, because Maman Brigitte is married to Baron Samedi, who, I mean, he's trouble. So you might have to let yourself walk on the wild side a little bit. Go outside your comfort zone, all right? Alrighty. Casey Tree, Earth Spirit. Hi, Casey. I paid. What does the ancestors want me to know right now? Casey's ancestors, what do you want them to know right now? Thank you, Natalie. Hi, Angel Baby. Oh, you saw a white dove. All right. Casey's ancestors, what do you want them to know right now? You're welcome. We have the Nine of Water reverse, which is the Lady of the Lake. We have the Witch of Fire upright, which is Kirdwin. And we have the Magician, which is Aset or Isis upright. The bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords, Irenae. Okay, sorry, I don't know all of these ones all as intimately, so I apologize for any mispronunciation. What do the ancestors want you to know right now, Casey? Oh, it's definitely about you being empowered, because we have the Witch of Fire is sitting here at the cauldron and spiraling down almost like DNA strands energy from her very hands into this pot, and there's spirals of fire on it, and there's these phoenixes coming out of this cauldron, and she's stirring with this big bone handle. So I feel like your ancestors, like, right, they're cooking with the wrist. They're in there with you, like they're in the kitchen with you, boo. Like they're helping you out. And so they're like, you have to stop thinking you're not going to get what you want, because right here I see the Ten of Swords with the upside down Nine of Water, the Nine of Cups reversed. So feeling like, man, I'm never going to be happy. I'm never going to be emotionally fulfilled. Cranes in the Sky might be a song for you from Solange, because there's a whole bunch of cranes here, reverse fallen into the sky, kind of. I know that's also a song about people passing away, so maybe that's something your ancestors connect with. We also have a set here resurrecting Osiris, so maybe like they're like, you have to understand how much you connecting with us enlivens us, brings us back. The more that you do it, the more we can come through, connect with you, and help you get what you need in your life too. So you can't give up. They're like, you give up, you're giving up on all of us. Like, we're all in this together. You have so many tools. You definitely are magically powerful, but you got to do it on your toes. You got to be active about it. You have to actively claim your happiness, the pursuit of happiness. Like, you know, you have to be invested in it. And this 10 of Swords, there's a leopard skin over this person's arm, and they have a snake, a double-headed snake headband coming out. That's powerful medicine and magic. So they're like, no, you got too much magic to just be quitting like that. We need you to pump yourself up, get back on your self-love game for real. And, you know, really, no, we're out here working for you. So we want to see you out there doing it too, and healing yourself and healing your life. Yes. Yay. The more you connect with us, the more we come back. Yes. Now I'm going to cry. Yes, Natalie. Hi. Let me know if you sent payments in, because I'm not keeping up with that. Angel baby, you sent a payment in? You saw a white dove swoosh and fly in front of my car on the freeway right now. Then I have a dream of a man all in white. What are the ancestors telling me? Yes. Thank you. Just double checking. Ashe. Yes, they're so beautiful and powerful, as are you. I love when they come through and give us that love. They're like, look, do you know how amazing you are? Okay, for Angel Baby, let's see. What ancestors, what are you trying to tell Angel Baby, especially in regards to the white dove swooshing in front of the car on the freeway and the dream of the man all in white? Ancestors of Angel Baby, what are you trying to tell? Oh, there we go. All right, that was them, because I'm seeing 6 of air, which is literally a car or vehicle in motion. And in this particular deck, Skathoth has Skathosh, I know like about them. I just don't know how to pronounce it because I've only read. I'm so sorry, goddess. Skathach. But she actually has big white wings on her headpiece in this deck. You got the job. Yes, Becca. Woo! Congratulations. I'm sorry, I just looked up and saw that. So your ancestors are saying right here, Angel Baby, yes, like they have the wings right here on the vehicle that's moving. They're like, that was us. They threw that out. Let's see what else. We have the 2 of Earth reversed with the Hell card. We have the Siren of Water, which is Aphrodite. And we have the 9 of Fire, Chintiko. Which is the 9 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You know what I feel like? I feel like they're saying live your life. Like, it's almost like someone's afraid of going to hell or something. Like they're afraid of like all these doom stories they've been told, and you feel like you can't just go and make your own path and be free. Like they don't want you to live scared. They want you to know like you're pure to us, like you're beautiful to us, like you're an innocent person. We have Aphrodite here coming out, the siren of water, you know, living her life. And you know, with the 9 of Wands, there's been so much fear and like trying to make sure like what's the true story. Like I don't want my soul to be damned. I don't want to be in trouble. I don't want to have bad karma. And they're just like, you're good. Like you're good. We're just taking you out of like all that negative energy that isn't even legitimate, you know? So your ancestors could have had different belief systems or just have their own wisdom on the other side. But that's like the big message. They're like, no, you're pure and beautiful and taken care of, and you're trying to live a good life, and we support you. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about being too sexy. Don't worry that you're out here doing something wrong, that you're wrong for wanting affection and sensual pleasures and all that kind of stuff, because we see you as very pure-hearted. This is like the Page of Cups kind of energy. Very pure-hearted. The Ace of Cups, right, has the dove in it. So they just have beautiful messages for you, and they're getting you out the hard times. Hi, BT. Are you Beetroot? Always. Hey. Yes. Hello, everyone. Yes, we love Natalie Hughes. We stand High Priestess Hughes. It resonates so much. Good. Ancestors come through. They know what to say, how to help us out. Thank you, ancestors, of everyone coming through. We appreciate you all. All right, all right. I think we're caught up for now with the readings so far that have been sent in. Feel free to send in more. That's totally okay. Absolutely. Yay. Our candle is burning up, right? Yes, thank you, ancestors. Go ahead and put out, for those of you who haven't tried, put out a cup of water or something. Go ahead, and when you start out, you want to ask for your good ancestors and your supportive ancestors, right? Yes, you can send in payment. It's in the description box for Cash App or for PayPal. And you can use the email. That email that's in there is my PayPal email. That's not the email to send if you want just readings. That's my oceanheartconjure@gmail.com. But if you're sending in PayPal links and you need, for some reason, an email, use the one in the description box. Yeah, so when you call in your ancestors, because remember, some of our ancestors, some of them were shady. Some of them, especially if you're mixed blood, you can have ancestors that are at war with each other, ones who haven't crossed over and healed. So maybe later on, once you're used to working with your ancestors, you can, or your medium skills or something, then you can say, okay, let's sit down and let me try to heal you and help. But when you're first starting out and you're really connecting, or if you're, connecting with the new side of the family, feel free to really have your boundaries and say, okay, I'm looking for my supportive ancestors, or I'm calling in my ancestors that can mentor me. You can have some specifics. All right. All right. I love asking ancestors about the love life, but I'm telling you, they're going to have opinions. They have opinions sometimes. And it's so funny because I've had my ancestors argue with each other, where one ancestor was like, no, I like this person. Everyone else was like, no, we don't. I don't know what you're saying. All right. Which is funny because that person's still around. Okay. Trying to be on my socials creeping. Until I posted that video, y'all. Until I posted that video about, are they spying on your social? Then suddenly they backed off a little bit, and then they couldn't help and they came back. But I was cracking up. I was like, see, you just told on yourself. You should have played it cool and kept creeping. Like, now I know that you watch YouTube too and not just Insta. So funny. Okay, so what? Hi, ancestors of Casey. Asking to the good ancestors of Casey, what's happening in the love life of Casey, ancestors? Casey's good ancestors. What's happening in the love life? Ooh, I'm seeing the Eight of Wands as I'm shuffling. They want to talk. They're like, oh, finally, let's get on it. Look, they said nothing. They said, look, oh my God, they're saying they watch too. Look, they gave the hag of earth on the bottom of the deck that says, she who watches. They're watching. Oh my gosh, you got the Two of Pentacles reversed, the Two of Air reverse, and the Emperor reverse. And the cards are the Morgan, She Who Watches, Athena, and Hell. So they're almost like, for all of those choices you pretend you're gonna have, we should be seeing some more action than this happening. Saying nothing happening. And they don't like what's his face, whoever. So whoever's the so they're almost like, man, we wish we could get some action over here. Like, trying to live vicarious, ain't nothing happening. Like, so yes, they're not liking, if you had a main love interest in mind, when you were thinking this, they said, not what, I feel like, what's his face? What's their face? They're not feeling that. So they're just waiting for it. They're like, can we get a door number 3, option number 2, 3, 4? They're waiting, basically. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like ticking clock, tapping nails. They're funny. Your ancestors are funny. Like, I feel like I'm in the salon or something. Like, this is... They're doing the most. So, I mean, they support you. And I looked down on this other deck I had shuffled before I did your reading, the door deck, and it says yes. It says yes on it. And there's a person jumping up, dancing on it on the front between doors. Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and to fly. So they're supporting it. They want some action. They're not holding you back. They're like, don't put that on us. Didn't want to say a name. Okay, good. Yeah, so that's a no to that person. That's funny. Becca Knight, hello dear. I just sent the payment. I am in the performing arts. Yes. So would love to know anything with career for the rest of this year. Thank you, dear. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anything for career in the performing arts for Becca Knight? Anything for, thank you, Ancestors of Casey. Y'all were funny too. Thank you, Ancestors of Casey. All right. I'm going to run these through the smudge real quick. Get it clear. There we go. All right. Anything with career for the rest of the year for Becca Knight, performing arts. All right, let's see what we got. We have the Six of Water, Six of Cups reverse with Tefnut. We have the Stars with Spider Woman, yes. We have the Three of Air reverse with Blue Dakini. And the Witch of Art, yes, it's looking good. Okay, okay, with Inanna. Inanna, you know, she has that Venusian energy. We have the Star card here, stars. Basically, I'm seeing there's more than enough room for you to get your shine on too. Do not be intimidated by the stars. I feel like you might have lost a little bit of your confidence, like when you were younger and a child and you're like, man, I'm gonna do this. This is my dream. It's like, no, don't, because you are so close to being even more connected, being in the center of it all. Three of Swords reverse is saying, to me, I'm getting like the end of rejections. If you've been doing auditions or anything of that kind of nature, if you had reviews that you didn't like or criticisms, you're getting to the point that you're getting tougher, so you can handle, you're like, okay, like let me grow up as a performer, let me get to this next level. It's not going to bother you, but also I'm seeing you getting better and better input and reviews. And I really want to talk, the candle was snap, crackle, and popping. Okay, co-signing. You guys support from other realms. So we have the Witch of Earth here, Inanna, and in this one, she's powerful. When she goes under the earth to handle things she shouldn't have to deal with, the whole world stops having sex and enjoyment. Like, she's powerful. When she comes back on that stage of earth, then the fun begins. And in this card, she's kneeling to someone, but that person is kind of beneath her and holding her up a scepter. And this card is about having alliances and having good business partners and having people that it syncs up with us. And I also see that with the stars. So your networking game is going to be amazing. Take those chances to invest in yourself. If you get kind of a you know how sometimes it just works out and it's like your friend's a producer, your other friend does makeup and hair, your other friend is, you know, a writer or whatever. So allow yourself to really start syncing up in those connections. Networking is everything. You're going to have some really respectful business partners come in who really admire you and believe in you and honor you on your stage of life as a performer. So I'm seeing some more yeses come through for you. Thank you. Thank you, Jai. Those are I live in. Answer who? This is some scary shit meme about the candle. Oh, right? That's so funny, that meme. Yes. Thank you, Becca. Whoop. Yes. That big energy, right? You're so welcome. Yes, yes, yes. And you know what? I was listening to all day, but I just heard that I posted it on Insta on Insta too. But the get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. Right? He says win, 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 win. Fuck everything else. Win, 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 win. So right, you're going towards it, definitely. I think you're gonna be award winning. Actually, is what I'm picking up on. So keep at it. Yes. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Let me know. There we go. They were like, yes, we wanted you to say that. I have some high rolling clients like that are in the industry. Let me just put it like that. Yes, ma'am. So yes, can pick up on those energies, all right? Do, 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 do. Oh, it's like such a beautiful day out. I'm loving it. The birds are chirping. The grass looks happy. The trees look good. They look a little tired now, like they partied earlier because they were all blowing in the wind. Oh, let me check. Oh, the fairy one is up. Blessings to you as well. Oh, baby magic might be up. Let me listen. Yep, my mama ears are on. This is actually perfect timing because we're all. Oh, you caught. She said I paid. Okay, Nat Hughes is the last one. Let me go get Miss Magic up and see if she wants to chill in here while we do your questions. Just a minute, baby. I think she's up now. She kind of was doing her I'm still sleeping sound. Just a moment. Baby, baby. Hi, sweet baby. Do you want a treat? Hi, precious. Okay, we'll get that part. Oh, just a minute. Yeah, just a minute, baby. Yeah, Mama's right here. Oh, there it is. I found it. There goes that bottle. You got up. I thought you were sleeping with me. Come here, don't go in there, please. Hey, hey, hey. Hi. Yeah, I was doing the video. Here's your milk. You want your drink? There you go. Hey. Yeah, she was like, what? She sensed it and was like, I gotta wake up for this. Oh, she's sharing her drink. You say hi. It's so funny because I tried to keep her in there. She saw that the workroom door was open. She said, toot, 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 right in here. Okay, go ahead and drop your questions and we'll see. We might have to pop off and then later I'll come on another one. So if that happens, I know they did a blackout. You know, I'll try to save your pictures and send them since I know you personally. I'll try to message you the images. It's the VIP views, right? We have VIP status on each other's channels. Yeah, the baby, look, baby said, yeah. If the Capricorn baby said, yeah, then that's it. It's for life. Yes, drop your questions. I also just saw another payment come through. So, yeah. You sent payment too. Okay, so those are the last ones are for BTRU and for Natalie right now. You got it? It's right here. There you go. Do you get a hair in your mouth? Oh, you did. You got it. Good job. That doesn't feel good. Oh, that's why you had to wait to drink. There you go. That makes sense. All right. Message from the ancestors about launch. Why do I feel like people won't pay? Am I too expensive? What's the tea? All right, ancestors. What's the tea on this launch? And Natalie feeling as if maybe she's too expensive and people won't pay. What is the tea? Okay. Death reverse, which is La Santa Muerte. We have the Hag of Air, which is Dumavada. Vadi, excuse me. And then we have the Devil reverse, which is called Corruption and not the Devil in this deck. And it says, oh, I cannot pronounce this name. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that one. It's Tlazolteotl. I know when someone says it, I'll be like, yes, that's how you do it. And then my mouth will do it, but reading it, it's not. At the bottom of the deck, we once again have the Nine of Wands, which is Chantico. So, they're like, no, you're not corrupt. It's not too much. It's just past traumas making you feel like you don't deserve to go into this rebirth and that you can't step on your boss, right? That Hag of Air, that Queen, King of Swords. and speak what you need. And it could be, the fear that people are going to say, oh, well, that's a fraud. Oh, you're so wrong for that, whatever, whatever. And they're like, psh, that's not how they see you. They're like, all we see is that you're kind of delaying going into this new you who this basically. And it's coming from some traumas, maybe some feelings of, having been told that you couldn't make that much, or that, people wouldn't believe in your worth in that way. That's where it's stemming from. And it's this person like putting out their hands like no to like all this energy coming towards them. So basically they're like, we don't see you that way, we don't believe in that. And they're just waiting until you feel comfortable, that you flip upright basically and move forward, right? Santa Muerte too, she's a deity. Like she does whatever. She's like, live life before you come to me. What are you trying to reach? You trying to get something? Oh, excuse me. That was the baby. I'll help you. Just a minute. Yeah, I get it. There you go. There you go. Her little sparkly ribbons. Yeah, so Santa Muerte is like, live life before you come to me. Santa Muerte is definitely not judging anyone who thinks they should be making more money, having more blessings, anything. So yeah, I think your ancestors are on your side. They're just waiting until you're ready. And this is kind of like a last thing to work on as you go into this next step. All right, that's a release. Yes, I got some work to do. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, and then we have... Hi. Hi, Pamela Battle. I love your last name, too. I was telling Natalie that. Okay, and next question is love and seeing yourself having these hoes and no. Oh, I was trying to figure out why your mom was shaking her head. Then I read your question. Love and seeing yourself having these hoes and no love. What's the tea? Oh my gosh. What is up with love and Natalie seeing herself having these hoes and no love? What's the tea? Oh my gosh. It's saying you better wait. Three of Swords. It said you're just coming out. You are coming out of letting Voldemort go. All right. You are. And it shows 7. Oh my gosh, I heard slide to the left. It's like 7 of Swords trying to zoom in. It's reversed though. Trying to zoom in on the sneak stuff. Right? No. And then we have the Witch of Earth again. Inanna, like, she ain't taking anybody who's not, a suitor at her feet, blessing her up, respecting her, giving her gifts. So it's like 7 of Earth, wait a little bit longer. 9 of Earth, get your business in order, keep flowering. Again, I love this 9 of Earth, this 9 of Pentacles in this deck, because it's about like blossoming, being beautiful. Like you're just, getting on your Empress energy. It's like, stay in that zone. There's an owl that I didn't quite notice in the background of this deck that looks like it's squinting, kind of glaring, like, So it's like your ancestors are watching you, making sure you don't get back with this this person that had you 3 of Swords. They're making sure. So they're like, you're coming out of that energy. You're almost there. Stay out of that 3 of Swords. Stay out of that 7 of Swords trying to slide from the past back into the picture. They're like, you're going to be a very powerful, businesswoman, pulled together, thriving, looking lush, feeling lush. And that's what's to focus on first before all these suitors come to you. And when they come, they're going to come correct and respectful. So you're not even going to need a reading or need to ask, because they're going to be here like, yes, could I offer you my fortress? And some business connects. And I'm spiritually on point. That's how they're going to flex, right? Yeah, so it's not even going to be a worry. And it looks very good as far as New Orleans and everything. Like, you're going to be thriving. You're going to be looking good. Yeah. They're going to be a bonus coming in. Woo, did you hear Baby Magic? She said, woo, woo. She's grinning. She's clapping. It's going to be good. Oh, good. Thank you, baby. Careful, because there's a candle up here. Which one? This one? Not the seashells, baby. I know, but they're so loud. How about this one? Yeah? Not for the mouth. That's why I don't want you to have them. How about this one's big? Yeah. They can't see today. Look, she tried to shake the the camera because she's mad. I was like, they can't see it today. Her approval's all you ever need, right? Yeah, not this one, not blue calcite. Oh, she's done. Look, I think it calmed her down. You see what I did? I'm like, here, hold the calming candle or the calming crystal. Gotcha. Mama, witchy mama move. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm going to go up, channeling the cha-cha slide. Hi, Luna. Again, let's see. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Luna. Oh, are you done? Oh, you want your mama. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, can we do one more? We got one more. Do you think we can make it? Oh, you don't know? Okay, we might have to hold the last one. Or she might just need my help getting something. Just a minute, sweetheart. Which one? What do you need help? This whole box? Come here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to continue the last question on the next one. I'm sorry, it was sent after I had already called time, but baby needs mama.